So, okay, story time. Story number one. I'm usually wearing headphones whenever I'm listening to anything. I'm like on a call or I'm like at school. And since I'm on a desktop, I can't really change the distance between where I'm sitting and like where my PC is. What gets really annoying sometimes is how, I'm like a very moving person. I'm like over here and then I'm over here and then I'm over here. I hurt myself. So like I'd be leaning on the chair or I'll stand up. I'd like lean back or something, and my headphones would unplug. And it was extraordinarily annoying. So what I ended up doing was buying a 12-foot long aux extension from Amazon because without it, it was really annoying that my headphones kept unplugging. I'd be on call or in class taking notes or something and my headphones would just go like, oh no, bloop. So I bought the Amazon extension cord, gave me a range of days, and it was like down to the last day. I'm like, okay, it should be getting here. Didn't get here. I looked on the Amazon website the next day and it said, sorry that your item was late. We're attempting to deliver it today. If not, tomorrow we'll give you a refund or a replacement. I'm like, okay, fine. I waited till the end of the day. Didn't get there. The next day, I click on replacement. Not until the next day until the website updated, because afterwards it was just like, oh, do you keep on to do it? And I kept clicking on replacement and it just like wouldn't give me the option. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. The next day I go back onto the website and it says refund. Most annoying thing ever. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll order it. If I hadn't had checked, I wouldn't have gotten a replacement. I'd had the refund and I wouldn't have the cord nearly as quickly as I wanted it. And like, this is an extremely annoying thing. So I'm like trying to get it fixed as quickly as possible. So I'm like really annoyed at this point. I order it again. I'm like, fine. Order a second time. I search up aux cable. I see the Amazon Basics one. I ordered the 12-foot long one and I wait. 1 week later, uh, I'm looking back at the website and it says, sorry, we didn't process that order. And I'm like, excuse me, Jeff Bezos, you make billions dollars a year, you're the richest man alive, and you can't deliver me a simple aux cable. You have one promise, and it's to deliver something quickly. Like, this, like, little, terrible little cable, like, that you created, you stealing data from other companies, and you can't even deliver it when you're selling it on your own website? Like, what is wrong with you? I'm gonna goddamn sue you. That was super annoying. I had to order it a third time. I was like, fine. It's Cyber Monday. It's on the discount. I'm buying it. But guess what? It gets here. I'm like on a call with everybody else, and they're like, oh yeah, turn on the thing, do an unboxing. I turn it on. They see it's Amazon Basics, and I get clowned on because I was telling them how annoying it was to get this, and they were just like, yeah, no wonder. They knew it was Amazon Basics. They were trying to do you a favor, and you still were pushing. And I'm like, damn it, all this effort, and I still get bullied because I'm using an Amazon Basics thing. That's why I'm suing Jeff Bezos for defacement of my ego. Really, I need to be huge. It needs to be overinflated because that's how I roll. And I'm suing Jeff Bezos for not being able to provide me this, even though I like build a shop on your grave deal of Amazon, and they still can't deliver me the products whenever they do that. Annoying. I'm suing Jeff Bezos. Screw you. See you in court. Second person I'm taking now. Linus Tech Tips. I'm gonna build up this whole like entitled to something from Linus. I'm gonna just build it up to 11. I'm gonna turn up the dial to 11. I'm like going full in on entitlement from Linus. See if I can get a reaction. Imagine the audacity that Linus Texas has to even do a giveaway and not guarantee that I win something. Like, I put an effort into like each one of those giveaways and I haven't won anything. Like some other person won that ROG thing. I'm upset that I haven't won a couple $1,000s worth of equipment. Unacceptable. How dare he even lead me on into believing I was gonna win those. That's why I'm also suing Linus. Story time number 3. I had a teacher. I still have a teacher. And calling me like by this nickname matches my last name in this like kind of sort of weird way, but I don't really like it. I don't appreciate it. I'm like, my last name's my last name, don't change it. So to spite him, when we were introducing each other to other people in the debate team, because like not everybody knew each other or whatever, freshmen were kind of more isolated from everybody else, so we were introducing each other, and to spite him, I decided to pull out this So this is actually the piece of wood that would go between the air conditioning units. Hello, I'm Plywood. That's my nickname. That's how people know me. My teacher immediately yelled out, "No, it's not!" But I made it stick. Until recently, somebody pointed out that I look like that kid from Ed, Ed and Eddie who carried around the piece of wood. They sent me a picture of it. Went over here, I pulled out like markers from the Walmart drawer, and I ended up drawing the face from the kid. I think his name was John from Ed, Ed and Eddie. It was extraordinarily funny because I'm just like, oh no, I'm definitely that kid. There's not anything you're gonna make me do about it. I don't know if the piece of the plank of wood that kid had a name, but now I'm naming this after that kid. This is John. If they were a female, they have Sharpie marker eyebrows too. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That was a gender normative stereotype and it was a joke. I apologize if anybody got offended from that. That's the story of how we got John back here. John's gonna be my sidekick. Don't forget to ask for John, because I'll forget. I'll put him up. I'm sorry to say. But John won't be here forever. John has other things to do. John has a life too. Get hydrated, drink water, be an ally, wear your seatbelt, put on a mask, god damn it. Bye. Thank you for subscribing. Please consider hitting the like button down below, leaving a comment, please some like interaction. I'll probably read through all of them later. And according to YouTube statistics, 0% of you are subscribed because I made this just earlier. Is that the sounds of a loser? Whew. And that's how I'm taking down Jeff Bezos. Bezos, like his Spanish for kisses, and you're not even Spanish. You're not even Hispanic or Latinx, Latinx. Latinx. Ironic coming from the guy who just made fun of Jeff Bezos. Fight me.